I'm Ken. I'm Ken.
I'm Josh. Sorry about before. I was imitating Crispin Glover in the movie Beowulf, which also stars Ray Winston and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. You want to explain the movie?
Yeah. So basically, this is one of the oldest stories this is the oldest story in the English language that's been adapted for screen by Neil Gaiman and Roger Avery. And basically, King Hrothgar, who's played by Anthony Hopkins, just built a new hall and he's partying with all of his, subjects. But there's this guy named Grendel who's this half-human, half-demon fish monster that lives miles away that has a giant exposed eardrum that hears things really loudly. And he gets really upset by the partying, so he goes over there screaming in pain, like Crispin Glover would, and stomps everything. I think all monsters should be played by Crispin Glover's Scream from now on.
All monsters?
In all movies. Because it was so... Crispin Glover is so awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's basically the plot, and then, to kill the monster, Beowulf, played by Ray Winston's head and some other dude's buff body, comes and saves the day.
Yeah.
But then it gets a little bit darker from there, which is I won't say too much more, except that there is sort of naked Angelina Jolie, but there's more of a story than you would expect, I'd say.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, this is basically just a CG movie, kind of like Polar Express.
Same technique as Polar Express, it's all motion capture.
The actors just have these little balls on them, and then they get captured, and then it's all animation, even though they acted it out.
Right.
And I gotta say, I'm not a fan of that style. I don't see why they gotta do that every single... Robert Zemeckis movie.
5-10 years down the line, this is the future of movies. Right now, it looks really weird and really creepy, and it's pretty distracting.
Yeah.
We saw this in 3D, which of course made everything extra distracting, because the 3D technique's pretty cheesy also.
Yeah.
I mean
if you're going to see this movie, see it in 3D, just because it's
right.
more...
It's built for 3D.
Yeah.
But even so.
It still feels a little gimmicky, the way the sword's pointed at the screen.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And yeah, the animation's not perfect. There's still some cool moments, though.
Yeah. Some of the performances were really bad, like John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Robin Wright Penn wasn't that great either.
No.
But then some of the performances, like Anthony Hopkins, you wouldn't
surprisingly
even
good.
him.
Yeah.
He was really good.
He was kind of underplaying the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which is a nice change of pace for Anthony Hopkins. And
Crispin Glover was good.
Crispin Glover was good.
I wanted more of him though.
He was killed early, which makes sense with the story. That's the thing about this movie. Ken and I were talking earlier. This is a very old story, and it's not really constructed with the story techniques we're used to.
Yeah.
It's episodic and kind of strange, but
yeah.
This was also the single major influence on Lord of the Rings, and you can see the genealogy.
Shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the horn that glows reminds you of the sword from Lord of the Rings.
Pretty much, exactly.
Things like that.
So, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you should see this.
Yeah.
If you're a 300 fan, you're an idiot, and you should see this because this is a way better movie, and it'll knock your senses back into you.
Yeah. Hopefully.
This does everything right, basically, that 300 did wrong, and it.
Except at least 300 is mostly or partly live action.
Yeah, here it doesn't even pretend it's not a cartoon, and there's actually a legit story instead of just guys running around screaming and killing each other.
There's a lot of that though.
And then glorifying it. There is that too, and there's killing dragons.
The dragon part was really cool.
That was really cool, yeah.
That's a really well done dragon. I'll give you that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this movie. I thought this is, as far as epic movies go, this is pretty close to top. I mean, maybe not top, but it's solid. Very solid.
It's okay. It's not a great movie. It's not a bad movie. If you want to go see it, go for it. It's not bad. It's just not a great epic movie.
Yeah.
At all.
We'll agree to disagree. It does kind of feel like it was made on a soundstage still, because it was.
Yeah, that's part of the problem with these movies. They don't feel epic because they feel so small.
Right. Well, let's show them our ratings.
Okay.
I gave this movie 3 exploding dragon hearts out of 4.
Nice. I gave it a 3-headed monkey.
Why?
Because I like 3-headed monkeys.
Good. Well, there you go. Thanks a lot for watching.
I'm Ken.
I'm Josh. This is Ken and Josh Go to the Movies.